Welcome everyone to the Global Cooking Feast, or should I say, Bienvenuto. It's brought to you by the Pamunkey Regional Library, and I am Robin from the Atlee branch. Today, in celebration of Cinco de Mayo, a Mexican holiday, we're going to be making enchiladas. So let's go, or vamos. The first thing that you want to do when you're cooking any recipe is to make sure that you've got your ingredients. And of course, for these yummy enchiladas, we are going to be using beans. You could use meat if you want to, but we're going with beans and cheese. So you need 2 cans of refried beans, 16 ounces each, a microwave-safe bowl to put them in, Mexican cheese blend, that's also going to go in the bowl, and a ½ cup of chopped onion. And then next, we're going to roll our tortillas out of corn. You could use flour if you want to, but we're using corn on a microwave-safe plate so that you can microwave it for a few minutes and let it become flexible and bendable. Next is the red enchilada sauce. You can use green, but we're using red. And of course, when you're finished, some yummy toppers like sour cream, avocado, and cilantro. And of course, you need to put all your stuff into the glass cooking dish. Spray it first with some cooking oil, put all your enchiladas inside, and cover it with the tin foil. And the next thing, of course, is an oven-safe mitt, because this dish is going in the oven. And we want to make sure that there's an adult present so that everything is safe for everybody involved. Safety always comes first. So use that oven mitt to put that into the oven. So the first thing we want to do is put our oven to bake, 350 degrees, and start. The next thing that we need to do is spray our casserole dish with cooking spray so that the enchiladas don't stick. Looks good. Now that the beans are in the bowl, we're going to add the cheese to it and our onions. And of course, it's a little tricky. You might want a bigger bowl than what I have, but we want to mix these together and then we're going to microwave them. Now that we've got our beans mixed together, we're going to put them in the microwave and cover them with something to protect your microwave. I've got wax paper. Microwave for a minute. All right, now we want to get our beans out of the microwave and we're ready for the next part in our process. All right, you want to microwave your tortillas 3 at a time, stack them on top of each other, put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds apiece. And we're going to repeat that until all of them are ready and warm. All right, so now we've opened up our enchilada sauce. You do want to stir it around or shake it up some before you do that because it's nice and thick and it separates if you don't. Put a little bit in your plate. Take your nice warmed up tortillas, dip them in both sides like that. Then grab your beans and your cheese and onion filling, put it inside, roll it over to close it, like a nice little seam, and start stacking them in your tortilla plate area until you're finished. And we just want to repeat the process until we've gotten all 12 of those beautiful enchiladas stuffed and ready to go. Okay, so now that I've got all of my 12 tortillas stuffed and ready to go in the casserole dish, we're going to take our enchilada sauce and pour it over the top. My can was a little bit bigger, so I'm not going to put the whole can on it. And as you can see, I came out with some beans left over as well. I think I stuffed them as full as I could, so it's probably okay if there's a little bit of beans left over. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our enchilada sauce and mix it up a little bit and pour it over the enchiladas. Smells delicious. Make sure they're all nice and coated. Got a couple spots that aren't, so I'm just gonna take a spoon and spoon over the top there. Also, when you get enchilada sauce, remember it can be different flavors as far as hot, medium, or mild. Choose whichever one you think you would like the best. Next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna sprinkle it with some more cheese on top. I like a lot of cheese, and so does my family, so we're gonna put a lot of cheese on here. And that's it. Okay, so now we're going to cover it with tin foil before we put it in the oven. Okay, the enchiladas have now been covered with tin foil and are ready to go in the oven. I'm going to open the oven up, grab my oven mitts, gently get the edges, and slide it into the oven. And now it goes into the oven for 35 to 40 minutes until the cheese is nice and bubbly and hot. All right. Excellent. That's our timer that tells us our enchiladas are ready. So let's get them out of the oven. The first thing we want to do is turn the oven off. Get our oven mitts on. Keeping ourselves nice and safe. Open that oven up. Gently slide out our enchiladas. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our enchiladas. Ooh, they look lovely. Nice and bubbly. Can't wait to taste them. Our enchiladas are ready to eat now. We've plated them up and added some lovely sour cream, a little bit of avocado, and some beautiful cilantro. And they look delicious, and I'm sure they're going to taste just as great. Thank you for coming and watching and being part of Global Cooking Feast. Take care. We'll see you next time.